Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, the New Zealand currency and interest rates have fallen after the RBNZ's dovish no-change monetary policy statement, as markets removed the factors that had priced in some of the risk for a rise. But firstly, in the US, mortgage applications fell again last week and are now 12% below year-ago levels. Their benchmark 30-year loan interest rate is still over 7%, which keeps this market quiet. And the American merchandise trade balance in January was little change at about $90 billion for the month. It's always less when services are included, though. And the second estimate of the fourth quarter US GDP confirmed the earlier estimate, adjusted for an insignificant tick lower. They ended 2023 with an economy generating $28 trillion in economic activity, $1.5 trillion more than the same time a year earlier. For perspective, that rise is about the same as the whole Australian economy for a year and is about double the expansion of the Chinese economy. In Hong Kong, a creditor of giant Chinese property developer Country Garden has petitioned a court for a winding up order. Country Garden's fall would be as big an earthquake as that of Evergrande. The implosion of the property development sector in the Middle Kingdom is not done yet. Authorities are working to encourage buyers back into the sector. Success seems far away at present, but a key enticement are historic low mortgage interest rates there. In Australia, their monthly CPI indicator stood at 3.4% in the year to January, unchanged from the previous month and less than the market forecast of 3.6%. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 4.29%, a little change from yesterday, but the New Zealand government 10-year bond rate is down a sharpish 9 basis points at 4.82% on the changed OCR view. The NZX 50 ended its Wednesday trade up 0.6% with a good afternoon session, bolstered by the removed risks of high interest rates. And the price of gold will start today down a mere $1 at $2,032 an ounce. And oil price is little changed at just over $78 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just under $82 a barrel. But that masks considerable volatility over the past 24 hours. The OCR no change has knocked back our currency. The Kiwi dollar starts today at just under 61 US cents and down almost 3/4 cent from this time yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're down 0.5 cent at 93.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down almost 3/4 cent at 56.2 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 70.4 and down more than 60 basis points. But to be fair, that just takes us back to where we were 2 and 3 weeks ago. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $61,787 and up another strong 8.2% from this time yesterday, and now back to where it was more than 2 years ago. Its record high was US dollars $67,633 in November 2021. Although with the retreat this week in the New Zealand dollar, the Bitcoin prices in our currency is now over $100,000. At today's 101,323 New Zealand dollars, that's an all-time high. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been unsurprisingly very high as well, at plus or minus 4.6%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.